What is going on, my freaking friends? This is your freaking Julian on this glorious, beautiful, almost summer day with none other than Ducati Panigale V2 2025 V2S, to be more precise. Okay. Jesus, this is really... Oh my god, this is beautiful. Ano. Ďakujem, šéfe. Oh my god. Okay. I still remember my experience with the V4, which is an extremely uncomfortable bike to ride, but also extremely exciting. And this thing is just it's a whole different world. It's very comfortable, man. I was very curious about this bike. And I must say, it's one of the most comfortable sports bikes, super sports, I've ever ridden in my life. It's super light, 174 kilos wet, and I can totally feel it. Dude, this is wow. And I know they reduced power on this one compared to the old V2, which produced 150 HP. This one is 120 HP, but in combination with the ultra lightweight, I don't think it matters. I'm completely shocked. Hey, there was a grandma in Ducati colors. Dude, I love this bike. It's been what, a minute, and I love it already. Give me a break. I mean, you read the spec sheet, you have expectations, but nothing can prepare you for this. Oh my god, hear the sound! I usually miss my Aprilia and I'm looking forward to her, but this is crazy, man. We have just 1 hour. Shit. Okay, so the ergos, as I was saying, they're super comfortable. This is more comfortable than my bike, an Aprilia RS660. I feel completely no weight on my wrists or on my elbows whatsoever. This bubble windscreen is actually doing a fairly great job for what it is. Another thing they fixed with this model is the heat from the engine. And today is not the warmest day, but it's warm enough. It's around 20 to 22 degrees and pretty sunny, and I don't feel any heat from the engine whatsoever. Not now, not in the city, so I guess that's improved. What I can feel also is the vibration, but this is the Italian kind of vibration. It's not uncomfortable, it's actually exciting. But what's not so exciting is the vibration in the rear view mirrors. It's really significant. And even, like, no matter what revs I'm in, okay, under 5,000, it's pretty manageable, but no matter what revs I'm in, I cannot see very clearly in the rearview mirrors. But like, what? Why would you? I hope my boys will find me. Jeez. Okay, the brakes are great. This is so flickable. Okay, I'm in the sport mode, and I must say I was expecting to be more afraid. Actually, I was expecting to have more respect, but this feels like a This feels super friendly. The torque is kicking in mostly in the higher revs. There's no surprise based on the spec sheet, but my goodness, your lightness. It's very confident expiring, which is pretty crazy since I'm talking about a Panigale. Oh shit, oh shit, what a day to be alive. Wow, I'll take a break now and just do some cinematic shots of this beautiful, beautiful machine. Talk to you in a bit. Now that's the stock sound. Oh, I just have to kick really over it. Now that's a pain in the ass, but it's not the bike's fault. I should do more yoga. By the way, the seat height is very, very comfortable. I don't know how many millimeters this could be. 810 or 820. My god, so cool. I'll try to switch maybe to a different mode. Okay, race, let's go for it. Close throttle. Idiot proof. It gives you exact instructions. Close throttle and I'll do it. You can actually even fully adjust the race mode, as far as I understood. So you don't have like a user mode that you could adjust, but you can play around even with the standard settings. Well, one thing is really interesting, is not as aggressive as I thought. Yeah, the maximum torque is reached in a pretty high rev range, which is of course ideal for the racetrack. It makes perfect sense there. But for a road, I would even prefer something like my Aprilia, actually. The low to mid rev range power, and this is not the case. However, I think one of the most important questions that you should ask in relation to this bike is it worth the money? I would say, if you have the money, this is a great bike. But I could name you right away at least 3 to 4 bikes that would be superior to this, especially in terms of price, because on this level and with this price tag, you have what? RSV4? Wow, 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 wow. Okay, cruise control not available with the current configuration. Full throttle. Let's try now. I don't know what it means, why I cannot activate cruise control, but whatever. So to conclude this experience, this is really a bike for a specific group of riders with very specific requirements. We don't want something too aggressive. They want the style and the quality that comes with Ducati, like the premium feel. And they don't need something crazy like the V4. So I can totally imagine that many people will opt out of this because of the price and rather go for, I don't know, BMW S1000RR or the RS-V4, come on. But this is definitely much more usable for public road. You can have tons of fun, even within, like, more or less within the legal limits, but come on. Honestly, I must say, this is the most fun I've had in a while on a motorcycle. Like, since minute one. And that doesn't happen very often. Usually I have to get used to a bike, I have to feel it first and accommodate. This one was an instant crush. I'm impressed. I'm super impressed by this bike. I would love to ride the V4 today as well, just to compare, but this is it. I mean, this is as good as it gets for a road-oriented super sport. Another thing I really love about it is the sound. It is such a distinct, specific sound. You never hear anything like this anywhere else. This is Ducati. Man, how nimble this thing is. So, I think I said everything. Guys, thank you very much for sticking with me through this. I don't know, I hope this material will be usable for a video, because I have so much distraction on this one. But I think my reactions speak for themselves. So if you ever have a chance to ride the new V2, please do so. Do yourself a favor, have fun, but of course ride safe, be safe, stay safe, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Cheers, bye bye. Woo! Kámo, toto je najlepšia vec na svete. Čo ti jebe? To je v piči! Now we have a clear winner. And we're gonna switch. But I don't want to. Chceš to veľmi, veľmi jazdiť? Lebo akože mne sa z toho nechce ísť dole do piče.